is Michelle Logan. Gideon conquered the Gideonites. In time, Israel again turned away from Jehovah and began to worship false gods. For 7 years, the Gideonites stole the Israelites' animals and destroyed their crops. To escape from the Gideonites, the Israelites hid in the caves and in the mountains. They begged Jehovah to save them. So Jehovah sent an angel to a young man named Gideon. The angel said, Jehovah has chosen you to be a mighty warrior. Gideon asked, how can I save Israel? I am nothing. How would Gideon know that Jehovah had chosen him? He put a piece of wool on the ground and said to Jehovah, in the morning, if the wool is wet, or the dew of the ground is dry, I will know that you want me to save Israel. The next morning, the wool was soaking wet, and the ground was dry. But then Gideon asked that the next morning the wool be dry and the ground wet. When that happened, Gideon was finally convinced that Jehovah had chosen him. He gathered his soldiers to fight the Midianites. Jehovah told Gideon, I will give the Israelites victory, but because you have so many soldiers, you might think that you won the battle by yourselves. Tell anyone who is afraid that he should go home. So 22,000 soldiers went home and 10,000 remained. Jehovah then said, there are still too many soldiers. Bring them to the stream and tell them to drink the water. Keep with you only those who watch out for the enemy while they drink. Only 300 men stayed alert while they drank. Jehovah promised these few men would conquer the 135,000 Midianite soldiers. During the night, Jehovah told Gideon, now is the time to attack the Midianites. Gideon gave his men horns and large jars with torches. Hid in his side, he told them, watch me and do exactly what I do. Gideon blew his horn, smashed his jar, waved his torch, and shouted, the sword of Jehovah of Gideon. All his 300 men did the same. The Midianites were terrified and ran wildly in all directions, and the chaos began to attack one another. Once again, Jehovah helped the Israelites conquer their enemies. 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 7. So that the power beyond that is normally be God, and not from us. 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 7. How did Jehovah prove to Gideon that he had chosen him? Why did Gideon's army have only 300 men? I'm going to read Judges chapter 6, verse 1 through 16. But the Israelites again did what was bad in the eyes of Jehovah. So Jehovah gave them into the hand of Midian for 7 years. The hand of Midian dominated over Israel because the Midian Israelites made hidden places for themselves in the mountains and caves and the places difficult to approach. If Israel so see Midian and Amalek, and the Easterners would attack them, they would camp against them and ruin the produce of the land all the way to Gaza. They left nothing for Israel to eat, and no sheep